Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys had your day off. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to Billy and Derek and Mark. Good morning, Joe. Oh, Billy, you're almost in the door first again, crazy kid. Good morning. Right, Joe got the keys. Good one, Joe. Good morning to Rodman, Kitty Catzilla. Faye Farmer. Long time no see. Good morning, Miss Faye. Mushy and Kim Kim. Good morning, Kim. International Kindness Ambassador. She's held that same post for going on 4 years now. Huh, Kimmy? You're going to get a gold watch pretty soon. Good morning to Laura Devine. Those that know her know she's divine. Good morning. Good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, Exception. Solly, there's Mr. Saul. Saul finally got a day off. It was 4 years this October. Look at us, Kim. Look at us go. Huh? Look at us go, girl. You go, girl. Nice work. There's Terry. Good morning, Terrester. Good morning, my good pal, Terry. Out here on the job site, it was bring your bro to work. All right. Kim, you're turning 50 on Sunday. Wow. You don't look a day over 29. I think you stopped aging at 29. That's what you're supposed to tell ladies, by the way, gentlemen. Gentlemen, we stopped counting at 29. Okay? It's just sort of an unwritten rule. Herbie, you're gonna make it. You can do that job. You're very organized, super smart. Super smart guy out there. Well, Kim, you've gone through a lot this year with your mom and everything else. I understand. Hey, you guys, say happy birthday to Kim 2 days early. Her birthday is Sunday. Say happy birthday to Miss Kim. Faye, you can't possibly be 57. You're 29. You're 29. Good old OSHA, always in there, huh, Herbs? It's good stuff to know, though. It's really good stuff to know. I remember back in my day. As long as your OSHA inspectors are reasonable guys and they're not jerks and power hungry on their little badge. Typically, the ones in Southern California were pretty on top of it. Having a poor paint part. So in other words, you're putting your friends to work. So in other words, Kim is putting her friends to work for her birthday. Happy birthday, come over to my house and paint. It's pretty smart. It's pretty darn smart. Makes sense, actually. 32 people, 15 likes. What's going on out there, likers? Likers and lurkers? Likers and lurkers and lurkers and likers. Can lurkers hit the like button too? Derek, is that possible? Is it possible for a lurker to hit a like button, but they don't have to comment? Oh, you're making art. Well, I would make them paint one of the bedrooms while they were there. Derek says, yes, 100% lurkers can like. So lurkers, start liking. Hendrix, how would I lure people over to paint? I'd tell them that they could take, if they were willing to come over and paint, they could take Rough for a walk. How's that one? If you're willing to come over and paint, I'll let you take Rough for a walk. Okay? Yep. Here's the leash. Oh, and here's the little doggy bag. He does prefer to ride, but if you come over and help me paint, you can take him for a walk. Okay? Jesus Christ, but wait a minute. Here's the leash. Actually, you could drive them around the block in your car if you want to. You could choose the leash or take them for a ride. But only after you have to complete a wall. Okay? You have to at least paint one wall. Face taking Brock for a walk. Rough is the best snuggle pup. Yeah, I'm telling you, Kim. Bring a couple of rollers and put people to work. Rodman is going to be Mystic Journey's church guest Friday evening. That's tonight. Well, that's a perfect opportunity. Good segue. I have it set up here. Let me turn the camera around. Good morning. Happy New Year. Gosh, it feels like a whole year, a whole new year. Give me 5 people that think last year went really fast. Wow. Fastest year so far for me. They get faster and faster, don't they, Faye? How many people think this year went really fast? Whew. There it went. Flew by. It just boom. Boom, there it went. Yep, we got to write 2026 now. Good call. 25 was my quickest year yet. Unquestionably, but it was a good year. It was a good year. A lot of growth. Personal growth and community growth. Opportunities just kept coming at us. Boy, I'll tell you, when we read stuff about the Tao, it's true. It's an unlimited universe, and there's so much goodness comes back if you put goodness out. So much kindness in the world. I received yesterday 2 or 3 of the kindest emails from you guys. It's incredibly, you guys are warming up to this kindness idea. I can tell you that. You guys are warming up to this old kindness message that we've been promoting for 5 years now. Aaron's in misting as he's listening to us. It does get better than that, Aaron. Just slightly better. When you harvest your cake and you smell it when you're starting to take the shrooms off of the surface of the cake. Oh, it doesn't get better than that. Okay? Terry Newman, you're going to have a great year. Just claim it. Name it and claim it. Terry Newman, you're going to have a great year. Okay? I officially claim it for Terry Newman. Give me 5 people that claim a new year, a great year for Terry Newman. Give me 5 people. Terry, you're going to have a great year. Okay? 4-leaf, I love that fresh flush smell. Give me 5 people. Claimed it. Terry just went long. And it's true, Terry. You can have an amazing year. Okay? Wet Brilliams. Wet Brilliams. Good morning. Kim, I'm with you. I think heaven smells like mycelium. And vice versa. Mycelium smells like heaven. Right? 2026, claim it. Claim it. Okay, we're going to, I haven't seen HB here this morning. We haven't seen HB yet. I might have to use you, Derek Anderson, to help me out. Towards the end of today's show, towards the end, I'm going to wait for it. One second. Here it is. Towards the end of today's show, you guys can't see this. That's Derek and Nerdy. I'll do a better job because I'll put it on this side of the camera. But Derek and Nerdy and HB have a YouTube channel, and they do a show 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Derek, I just want to make sure that I'm signed in correctly. HB, at about 9:45 maybe, or so, let's move it to seeing if I am connected to your live. Okay? Mike Barabal subscribed. Good job. Excuse me for all my coughing this morning and every morning. So we'll have a little tutorial, make sure that we all know where your channel is and how to subscribe to your lives. I can see your videos, but I haven't been able to get to one of your lives. We might have to, check it out fellas, we might have to have one of you be live. Go over to your channel, go live as a tester. You know what I'm talking about? Be over there. So if we do go live, we can see you. Make sure it's working. Sound good? HP said, Pops, I'm ahead of you. Pops, we're 83 steps ahead of you, technologically speaking. Sounds good. Let's do a recap. Okay. Knockout, I hate being hidden. Algorithms creep me out. Kim, I don't even try the notifications. I set an alarm on my phone. And then I run over there and I can't go live. We'll figure it out. Knockout, I'm doing great. I sure hope you are too. Let's do a recap of last year. A quick recap. You guys ready? Y'all ready now? In case you blinked and you missed it, 2025 just came and went. Blink. So instead of painstakingly cataloging every last research study, legislative bill, and business deal, we're highlighting 4 key themes that defined the year. We're going to make it 5 key themes. The first key theme, hold on a minute. The first key theme, one second, give me a second. Okay, next time be better prepared, Pops. The first key theme is, and this is joking, by the way. This has nothing to do with the article I'm going to read. Is to enjoy your giveaways. Sending out an eighth of Lucid. This is a half. I'm going to be sending out an eighth of Lucid. Supplemental supplements to the first person to get the number that's in the chute. It's in the chute. Go. Numbers between 1 and 50. Numbers between 1 and 50. And you can put up to 3 numbers on your line at one time. Go, 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 go. Try to win this. I'm going to send somebody an eighth. I'm sending someone an eighth. And guess who it is? Well, you're not going to believe it. You just knocked yourself out. It's a 24, and the first 24 on my screen was by knockout. That knocks me out. Knockout. Here's the dealio. The dealio knockout, because I've never sent you anything before. First, do you want it? First, do you want it? Secondly, are you over 18? He says, yes, I want. Are you over 18? Yes. Boom. And are you in the United States? That's all you have to do. You have to meet those 3 criteria. We're really sorry we can't send outside the United States. Okay, knockout, perfect. So knockout, you have to send me your address at my email, and I send the package to you. Once you send it to me, I send you a label with your tracking, and I mail it out usually the same day you send me your email. I like to get the email the same day that we did the giveaway. That way it keeps everything uncomplicated at my end. Okay? Derek Anderson, he's our moderator. He's got a blue. His name is in blue. Look right there. That's my email address. It's all one word, all underscore, the Detroit Mush Lab at gmail.com. Send me your address, and I will send you this package. That's the dealio. Okay? We'll do another giveaway here in a minute. All right, knockouts all over it. How fun. He's new and he just showed up here. And the universe said it was the perfect time for him to be here. Good morning, Ghastly. We're getting a lot of snow over here, aren't we, Ghastly? Ghastly only lives about 10 miles from me. Nice little area north of Detroit. He only lives about 10 miles from me. So we get the same weather patterns. We get the lake effect off of Lake Erie and the Detroit River. So we get a lot of snow. We really are, huh, Ghastly? We're getting ourselves some serious... Matter of fact, check it out, guys. Check it out. It's snowing right now. That's the landscaping company across the street from me. Look at that snow. I am at my kitchen table, Jesus. Yes. I do too, Anthony. Let's keep up the, yeah, actually, these are big flakes. These are big flakes. No, Herbie, snow really isn't a trigger, but powdered donuts are. Okay? Powdered donuts sure are. Four key themes that define the year. Here goes. If your snow shovel looks like a straw, it might be a trigger. Good call. No wonder my snow shovel does not look like a straw or a rolled up $100 bill. You don't do it with a onesie. Man, you're really stretched. I had a hundy taped, rolled and taped, and kept in a special spot, and that was my go-to. But it was also my reserve account. So every once in a while you had to unroll it. Of course, lick off the extra that's on it. God, addiction sucked. Okay? You know when you roll it out and there's residue? Who wastes the residue? Give me, who wastes the residue? Not me. Not me. Not at that point. Not if I'm unrolling my undie. Okay? You did it, Four Leaf. You started it. Okay? How many people, this has got to tell the truth. You got to tell the truth right now. How many people licked the bill? Whatever it was that you were doing, how many people licked the bill? At least once in their craziness. How many people? Okay? Mike admits it. I love Mike. Mike always admits it. Bill's like, of course we did, Pops. You don't even need to ask. Oh, okay. Kitty Cat Zoe's like, Pops, me. Oh, these things we do, we're crazy. Okay? Whatever you do, don't let Billy D. Okay? Joe, we didn't care where the bills came from or where they'd been. Come on, man. We didn't care. I'm sorry, I'm off track. Woo! Bring it back, Pops. Bring it back, okay? Jesus Christ, I gave you an opening and you took it. Okay, I don't miss those days one bit. Not even a bit. 37 years, going on 38. Okay? Oh, Greeny, it's not residue. Okay. Man, the bill tastes like a stripper's ass. God. I've never tasted one of those, so how would you know? Tell me how you know. Oh gosh, how do you know? Oh, don't tell us, Cassie. Keep that one to yourself for now, okay? All right. Okay. Here we go. There's a boner champ in town. Okay. Enough's enough. Let's get back to work. You started at Four Leaf, just so you know. Can you shout out my girlfriend Amelia? Good morning, Amelia. Happy birthday. Amelia, we want you to have a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay? Amelia, if you come on here and you say you love Pop's live stream, you're already manipulating me. It's perfect. Happy birthday to Amelia. Okay? Charles Wirtz, it's better to laugh about it than cry about it. Happy birthday, Amelia. Happy birthday to Kimberly the Golden Bolden on Sunday. Okay? Would you guys let me get to work, please? I have work to do over here. I have a lot of work to attend to. Here goes the highlighting 4 key themes that defined last year. Charles Wirtz, you're crazy. You go talk to Jesus Christ in Australia, and you get back to me. Mush One Love turned 24 on New Year's Eve. Happy birthday, Mush. Happy birthday. Here goes. Psychedelic therapy is breaking out. Colorado's natural medicine program officially launched in June. Psilocybin healing centers are now open for business, meaning adults can legally journey with licensed facilitators. I'm about a little less than 3 weeks away from getting my first license as a facilitator. And I'm in the process, I'm in 2 other programs. So, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And my time. But you're able to do it online at self-paced course. Oregon continued refining its model, and it produced the first batch of real-world outcomes data. Insurance companies, are you paying attention? New Mexico passed its Medical Psilocybin Act, becoming the 3rd state to legalize therapeutic access and the first to do so through the legislature. Exception, I'm learning so much in these programs that I'm involved in. Learning so much. It's just been, Pops, he likes to learn. And then it gives me more tools to work with to help other people. And so when I'm helping other people, who am I really helping? Who's the number one beneficiary? Me. Because I'm getting to my natural calling. I'm getting to where the Tao. I found out it took me 60 plus years to find out what I need on the planet and who I really am. And I've been pursuing that with you guys as my friends. Psychedelic bills are now pending in more than a dozen states, including Maryland, New Jersey, Massachusetts, New York, and Iowa. The patchwork may be messy, but states are done waiting for federal action. Key number 2. That was number 1. Number 2, Ibogaine is having a moment. In May, Texas approved $50 million for Ibogaine clinical trials, making it the largest publicly funded psychedelic research initiative in history. You go, Texas. Aside from the eye-popping budget, what makes this move special is the public-private partnership, which promises to keep IP rights with taxpayers and affordability top of mind. It's still anyone's guess who the commercial partner will be, though. At least 15 other states are now exploring similar programs. Texas may have kicked off a nationwide race, or better yet, a cooperative effort to address the opioid crisis for good. Congratulations, Texans. You always do things big. Number 3, Big Pharma has arrived. Speaking of unfathomable dollar amounts, AbbVie dropped a casual $2 billion on a single molecule from Gilgamesh Pharmaceuticals. I guess Big Pharma isn't trying to squash psychedelics after all, as long as they get a piece. The FDA still likes what it sees too. Transcend Therapeutics became the 6th psychedelic drug to earn a breakthrough therapy designation, methylone. Then Atai Beckley, which we talked about this week, Atai Beckley's 5-MeO-DMT nasal spray snagged the 7th breakthrough therapy designation. The FDA is starting to say, we're going to give you breakthrough designation status so you can run your clinical trials. As for the front runners, Compass Pathways accelerated its launch timeline for psilocybin by 9 to 12 months, meaning that COMP360 could be approved as early as late 2026. And Lykos secured $50 million to keep the MDMA dream alive and rebranded itself as Resilient Pharmaceuticals, which is pretty fitting because Lykos has been through a lot. If you followed the business Lykos, there's a reason that it rebranded it. The name Lykos turned out to be synonymous with submitting false data on your clinical trials. FDA found out and said, we really don't like working with this outfit. So they got $50 million more and they rebranded themselves and they're back at it. Another area from last year. Trump's team is tripping. Okay? Not the search engine, no, Tony. It's a psychedelic company. Trump's team is tripping. Love him or hate him, the President of the United States has surrounded himself with a remarkably psychedelic-friendly crew. Matt Zorn joined the HHS as Deputy General Counsel, otherwise known as the Psychedelic Czar. RFK runs Health and Human Services, and we all know where he stands. FDA Commissioner Marty Makary declared psychedelics a top priority and created a new fast-track voucher system. The Surgeon General picked Casey Means. The Surgeon General Casey Means, has openly shared about her own experience with psilocybin. And the VA Secretary, Doug Collins, is fighting hard for veteran access. You might say talk is cheap, and you'd be right, especially when politicians are involved. But to their credit, movement is happening. In August, the DEA forwarded a psilocybin rescheduling petition to HHS. And just this month, Trump ordered cannabis to be moved to Schedule 3. Even the VA is expanding psychedelic trials across 9 of its facilities. It's hard to deny the political winds are shifting. Now for the fun part. We think 2026 could be a really big year. Here are 5 predictions for the next 12 months. Give me 5 people that want to hear the 5 predictions for the next 12 months. Are you guys paying attention out there? We're just doing a recap of last year and looking at what's coming, what's on the horizon. This is pretty good stuff, you guys. This is good stuff. We weren't here 2 to 3 years ago. Nowhere close. Okay? Let's look at the 5 predictions. FDA approves COMP360. Compass Compass's phase 3 data dropped, regulators ate it up, and we get our first FDA-approved classical psychedelic. Hopefully the DEA reschedules all psilocybin to Schedule 3, not just Compass's formulation. Either way, doctors will be able to prescribe synthetic psilocybin for treatment-resistant depression. Prediction number 2. New Mexico becomes the blueprint. New Mexico launched psilocybin therapy. It's the first, excuse me. Gosh, this chest cold. It's the first strictly medical model in the U.S. Other states realize this approach is less risky than a full regulatory framework such as Oregon and Colorado. So the prediction is they follow suit with their own pilot programs, the other states. Also, Colorado should begin to roll out Ibogaine. Thank you, Faye. Number 3, Big Pharma keeps consolidating. We see more M&A deals from drug companies that want exposure to psychedelics or neuroplastogens. Psychedelics are established as a legitimate pharmaceutical category, and investors are hungry for their exits. Maybe there's an acquisition that makes AbbVie $2 billion bet look modest. Number 4. This one's fascinating. What's happening on this front? It's fascinating. We already know, well, let me read it. Churches get blessed. After years of litigation, the DEA is forced to provide clear, actionable guidance on religious exemptions for psychedelic sacraments. Churches will shift from a gray area to the well-trodden access route, alongside FDA-approved drugs, not state-regulated programs. And finally, the 5th prediction. The Tea Crew will continue to grow in goodness and kindness and service to its communities. Okay? That's the 5th one. Kim, you believe that one, don't you? Kim believes that one. She's been here for 4 years and watched us grow. Give me a number between 1 and 50. We're going to give away an 1/8 of supplementary supplemental supplements to the first person to get the number that's in my chute correct. Go. Go, 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 go. Give me a number between 1 and 50. You can put up to 3 numbers on your line at one time. I go by my screen. We all have different rates that it comes in. My screen is the one that counts. I'm looking for the number. I haven't seen it yet. I'm looking for the number that's in the chute so I can send somebody a pack of supplemental supplements for the new year. Laura Devine, number 5. Laura, it was a 5. Laura, I am very, very pleased to be able to send something to Laura. She is absolutely divine. Okay? So give me 5 people, give me a 5 as the number, give me Laura Devine as the winner. Laura, you know what to do. Send Pops an email with your address. Okay, I think I have it, but I need it in my email, and that keeps me organized and remember who I'm supposed to send something to. Okay, Laura? Boom, you got it. Laura Divine. We'll do one more giveaway here shortly. But I want to read this passage, and then I want to get ready to go live with HB on his channel and make sure that I know how to get dialed in. But HB, let me read. We'll probably do it right about 10 o'clock. Okay, bro? But I want to read this. Corey, reach out to mountainmushlab.com for LC. mountainmushlab.com for LC. Okay? The 19th verse of the Tao Te Ching. Nineteenth verse. Is the music too loud, you guys? How's the music in the background? Music's fine. HP, yes. I'll tell you when. Okay? Be right about 10. I'm going to spend about 20 minutes on this. Here we go. Give up sainthood. Renounce wisdom. And it will be 100 times better for everybody. Throw away morality and justice. And people will do the right thing. Throw away industry and profit. And there will be no thieves. All of these are outward forms alone. They are not sufficient in themselves. It is more important to see simplicity, to realize one's true nature, to cast off selfishness and tempting desire. I'm coming into touch with my own true nature over the course of these last few years of being here with you guys. I finally found out who I was and what I was meant to do and be. And that's how come I'm so fulfilled today. The first 60 years of my life, I didn't have that center. I had holes everywhere I was trying to fill with all kinds of different things. Upon first reading this 19th verse, it appears that Lao Tzu is encouraging us to abandon the highest principles of the Tao. Renounce sainthood, wisdom, morality, justice, and industry, and profit, says the great sage, and all will be well. Lao Tzu tells us that all of these are outward forms alone, and they are insufficient for living according to the way. The first of these categories represents education and the way you look at your sources of learning. This verse advises you to alter your concept of being saintly. Just because you follow the teachings of an organized religion, and to change your view of self-importance because of degrees you've received from an educational institution. Lao Tzu gently informs that it's far more valuable to cultivate your true nature. As with virtually all of the teachings of the Tao, the greatest trust is placed in your accessing the sacred center of yourself. Within you lies a piece of God that instinctively knows what you're supposed to do and be. Trust yourself, Lao Tzu advises, and reevaluate the ultimate importance of educational and religious religious institutions. Reevaluate the value and the prejudices and the precedences that you've placed on those. When you modify how you see them, you'll notice that the true essence of you is 100 times better for everyone. Lao Tzu might say that a truth is a truth until you organize it, and then it becomes a lie. Why? Because of the purpose of the organization begins to take over precedence over the first thing that it attempted. Let me say that again. Our organizations end up taking over. We see it in the churches every day. We see it in politics every day. We start out with a good idea. We're trying to organize the truth. But then the organization becomes greater than the truth itself. We see it everywhere. Throw away morality and justice, the verse urges, and people will do the right thing. Here in the second of the outward forms, Lao Tzu reveals a legal system that takes precedence over your natural internal integrity. When you know that you emerged from an impeccable source of honor and equality, you don't have to rely on a system of judgment. Lao Tzu reminds you that it's very important not to view yourself as relegated to an inferior position because laws of morality tell you who you are. See yourself centered with the perfection of the Tao. That's your nature. Rather than needing to consult a law book, a courtroom, or a judge to determine your ethical standing. These labyrinth systems designed to determine issues of right and wrong are evidence of our drift away from the simplicity of our inborn nature. Every legal system has an immense amount of flaws. I would say the one here in the United States, we have one of the best legal systems in the world. Thank goodness for that. I was watching a documentary recently of a lady that was on trial in Thailand. And you talk about a monkey court. Their legal system there is so whack. 98% of anybody that's charged with anything is automatically guilty. And then they have to prove they're innocent. And different places all around the world, different judges, all these different legal systems. The biggest flaw in the United States is that the rich are judged from a different point of view than the poor. Justice is not blind. Justice has so much to do with money. Watching a program last night. One of the largest, how about this one? There's a lady who killed she and her boyfriend killed her ex because she was fighting over custody for her children. She's from China. Her parents are from China. She was born here. Multi-millionaires selling properties in Silicon Valley. Just one property alone in Silicon Valley, you know how much those are worth. Her bail for the murder charge, $35 million. $35 million bail. Okay? Oh, if you're going to, in the state of California, if you're going to put up property for your bail, you have to put up double the amount. $70 million. Her parents put up $70 million worth of their property to bail the daughter out, awaiting trial. Now you tell me she's one of the largest bails that's ever been done in the United States. $70 million just so you can walk around and tell your trial. Who has that kind of money? How is that fair? The guy that she was supposedly did the crime with, he's languishing in jail. She's walking around. Guess what happened? Found not guilty. They had so much evidence against her. It was like the OJ trial. So much evidence against her. But her money and her legal team was better than the district attorney's. Boop, you're good to go. Dude who was involved in the murder with her, not such a good team. Life in jail. Throw away justice and rely on your inner ethics. The last of the outward forms is the whole world of business. Renounce profit seeking. Renounce profit seeking. Give up ingenuity and discard record keeping, and thieves will disappear altogether. That could be one interpretation. Lao Tzu advises us to stay centered within the all-encompassing integrity of the Tao, and to release your view of profit and monetary gain as indicators of your level of success. We did that. We made that choice 5 years ago. I started this growing mushrooms for profit. 1 year in, I said I'm going to release the idea of profit. Y'all need to break even. I still don't. That's okay. I'm committed. I'm in it for the long haul. We spend a lot of money at our end here. Between my grow house, what I try to do to help with the legislation, the stuff that we send up to Canada, we're committed. And not for profit. If I was doing anything for profit, I would ruin it. Well, Pops, aren't you monetizing YouTube? YouTube reaches out to me once every 2 months. Tells me how I'm supposed to be able to monetize you guys. I should be, according to YouTube, I should be getting paid to have this deal go on. Do you know how against that I am? You guys have my solemn vow. I will never do that. I will never monetize this community. Ever. As long as I breathe. Patreon. A couple of the growers out there, people that are assuming quote-unquote leadership positions in the community. Patreon. One guy out there, all he does is do one show on a Friday evening. One talking program situation, Friday evening. Once a week. The guy's Patreon account's bringing in $5,000 a month. And I know some things about some of these people because people talk. Not gossip, but I've heard personally some of the completely unethical things that some of these people do. That they use their position as a coach and a guide, and they take advantage of people. You're talking about people that are hurting, emotionally hurting, have mental wellness issues, and we promise to help, but only if you give us money. Renounce profit. Oh, HB, it's unbelievable. Will you come over and teach me how to make a tub? I'll be there. Well, send me a picture of you first. Oh, you're a pretty good looking girl. I'll be there Tuesday evening. Guy shows up Tuesday evening. Does he have any of the growing stuff that he needs to show somebody how to actually make a tub? No, dude shows up with a 6-pack. Mr. Patreon. Lao Tzu asked us to stay centered with the all-encompassing integrity of the Tao. Release your view of profits and monetary gain as indication of your level of success. The emails I received yesterday that didn't cost the guy anything to send me, the girls and the guys, and it didn't cost me anything to read them. Those were indications of my success, if I should read one to you. That's my success. When you see your life through the perspective of the Tao teaching, you'll have no need to hoard large sums of money. Instead, you'll discover the pleasure of serving others in a spirit of endless generosity. Or as the translation of the Tao Te Ching puts it, you'll cast off selfishness and you'll cast off desire. These are the outward forms: education, justice, and business. You're being encouraged to update how you see the reasons, the methods, and the way well-meaning people have been taught to value their lives. When you change how you see them, you'll notice the simplicity and the sacredness of a higher principle. This will enrich institutions with a free-flowing Tao. You'll realize your own true nature. Cast off selfishness. Cast off desire. Be in the world of education and justice and business, but don't be of that world. And you'll see the inner world where you're centered. This is what Lao Tzu is telling us. Observe your relationship to systems of education, justice, and business. Notice attempts to compartmentalize yourself. Are you dependent on a system of reward and punishment for approval? Do the rules and codes of conduct you follow come from a heart-centered space? Or are they designed to create a label of specialness? Don't fight these institutional pressures. or even the fact that they exist. Simply let go all attachments to them. You are not saintly because an organization says so, but rather because you stay connected to the divinity of your origination. You are not intelligent because of a transcript. You are intelligence itself. It needs no external confirmation. You are not moral because you obey laws. You are morality itself because you are the same as what you came from. Choose to see the outward forms as poor substitutions for your true nature, and you'll begin to live without attachment to those forms. You'll see your own inner laws, which never require codifying. You'll live with freedom and simplicity. Trust first and foremost in yourself. Great message for the new year. Great message for the new year. We're a bunch of radical rebels over here. And you know I'm right. You know Lao Tzu is right. 2,500 years ago this guy wrote this stuff. 2,500 years ago. And we weren't paying attention. So we got caught up in where we're going now. Craziness. Let me do another giveaway and then we're going to get HB on here. Give me a number between 1 and 50. Go, 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 go. Give generously. Give me a number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50, go. Give me a number. It's in the chute waiting for King Metroplex to get it correct. 15. King, you got it. It's a 15, my brother. So, Kingy, send me your address. And we will send you a pack of supplemental supplements as soon as I get your address. Okay? Thank you, good friends. Thank you. Here we go. Let's get this turned around. Mystic Journeys Church. HB, you can't call me. Don't call me, don't call me, don't call me yet. Wait. HB, don't call me yet. Wait. Because I'm using the phone that you would call me on. Okay, so I'm right here. Oops. Here's the channel. Now it says I'm subscribed. It says view channel. We have 91 subscribers. Okay? Now, technically, is all I'm supposed to do is I just have to go to here to live. If you're live, and you should come on, right? Hit the bell pops, then select all. Hit the bell. Okay. All right, did that. I hit the bell. So what's that? Notification? Did that work? I hit the bell. And now I'm on all. Okay, so I'm on. Now I'll get notified. HB, go live on your channel, please. And let me see if I can find you. Okay, let's see HB go live. Excuse me. Hit the three little dots at the top right, then hit block button. I'm not listening to you, Jesus, as usual. I don't pay attention to Jesus Christ. I'm not paying attention to that guy. Sometimes you have to close the app and reopen it. Okay. So, HB, you tell us when you're live. Right, Greenie? We always ignore Jesus' advice. Okay, HB is live. But somehow it doesn't tell me, right? So you guys saw that. Nothing happened here. So I'm going to go out and come back. Okay. Oh, wait. Watch live. There it is. Wait a minute. Is that you, bro?
We always ignore Jesus' advice.
I think I got it.
Okay, HB is live. Cheers, everyone. Hello.
Got it. HB, I see you.
Cheers. Should just got the notification. Yes, sir. There you go.
I'm in.
Pops, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. Now.
Cheers.
Okay, I'm going to hit the heart over here.
You guys are good now. I mean, if you don't get the ability to be able to hit the bell, what you should do is unsubscribe and then resubscribe, and that should fix it. But yeah, just make sure you hit the bell. Cool deal. Sweet. Can't wait to see you guys. We do shows Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 EST, 12 hours after Pops. And I do a show on Saturdays called Riffin' with HB where I talk about music. We try to mix it up a little bit. And then now Derek's starting Bible studies on Tuesday for people who are Christians. And that's kind of what our Mystic Journey channel is. It's just about finding the mysticism in every religion, whether you believe in Christianity or Taoism or whatever it is that you fancy. It's kind of very similar to Taoism and finding the way, the things that can't be explained. So that's what we try to do, just talk about spirituality, and it's all based upon the 4/5 agreements.
HB, did you see my comment? I wrote a comment.
Give you a second to catch up here.
HB, do you see my comment? I don't think he can hear me, you guys.
Give just pause a second to catch up here.
Okay.
We're on a super delay. Let me go back up and check here. Actually did not. I can see it on yours now though.
It's just
I'm seeing it.
It's just one.
I see
Okay.
it on your screen. I don't see it on mine for some reason though.
Okay, I'm gonna send you one more.
It might be on delay. Cheers. It might be better to call because we're like a minute delay. We're having a conversation a mile back from each other. But
That's all right. I think I got you though. I think.
Cheers, everyone.
Okay. And you guys see me over there, right? Okay, Derek sees it. Good. We're in. You guys are the bomb. Thank you.
I got you. Yeah, we're delayed, man. The YouTube delay is so horrible. Yeah, you guys come check us out, man.
Okay.
Like I said, 9 p.m. EST every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we're starting to add a couple of little extra things with mycology classes and stuff like that as well, too. Yeah, I'm out here in Colorado. I'm really trying to stick my nose in the psychedelic stuff and make an impact and change the world. And that talk you just gave this morning is very beautiful because it's what I've been saying. Like, if we let these money-hungry, greedy people get up there and try to take the mic from us, then they're going to have bad intentions. We need to be the ones that step up and not have doubt in our heads about, oh, I can't do this, or why should it be me? We need to be the ones that get up there and do this. We had a guy from Operation Caps come on last week. He runs the mycology class here in Colorado, and he was talking about how money is not evil. We need money to be able to have these things produced, but it gets to a point where you're raking in all of the dollars and you're not giving it back to the community, and that's what we should be doing. That's what we need to be doing. Cheers, everyone. Thank you guys for being here.
You did great, HB.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone's support. You guys are a great group of people. We have a huge group of you already over there watching with us. So, yeah, just make sure you hit the notification bell. Can't wait to have you guys over there again.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you, kid. I'm going to switch the camera back.
Give it just a second to catch up.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to switch the camera back. I think we got you. And then I'll see you guys tonight.
Yeah.
9 o'clock. Okay, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, Chris is a great guy.
We did it. Thank you to HB, Derek, and Nerdy. Thank you, guys. No thank you to Jesus Christ, who tried to lead me astray. Stay away from the 3-dot block area. I'm very, very proud to see what those young men are doing. I absolutely am incredibly proud of what they're doing. Look at us all grow. So remember today's message, you guys. You're the center. You don't need the world to tell you how to act. You need to listen to your heart and your soul. It's already impeccable. Forces of the world have caused us to look and behave in ways that aren't natural, that aren't normal, that aren't how we were designed. Let's go back to our original design. Derek, you guys are doing a phenomenal work. Ministers, serving your community. Servant leadership is what you guys are exhibiting. And I couldn't be more proud. I couldn't be more proud. I'm not kidding you. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love what we do. I love who we are. And I love the direction we're heading. We're going to have a great year together. Give me 5 people that agree. We're going to have a great year together. Leading and serving. Touches my heart to see people love each other and grow. Love each other and grow. We are going to have a great year coming up. Amazing year. It's coming. We're already in it. Kim, don't you love it? Look what we're doing, International Kindness Ambassador. 4 things I'm going to leave you guys with. Be impeccable with your word and your actions. Your center is impeccable. Bring the center out and forget the rest. Be impeccable. Be your true nature. You don't need the world to tell you how to behave. You already know what's right and wrong. You already know. And if you're performing and practicing right, everything else takes a back seat to your beautiful self-image. That you know you're finally walking straight with your own Godhead. Number 2, don't take things personal. Don't take yourself personal. Don't take things other people say or think personal. What other people think and say and do is none of our business. Our business is our center. Number 3, have no expectations or assumptions. Look at the Tao. Look at the universe. The universe doesn't have any expectations from me. It doesn't come along and say, Pops, I'll reign if you Pops, I'll drop some snow on the area if you. I expect you to fill in the blank. Never has the Tao ever asked anything from me, had an assumption from me, had an expectation from me. Never. I'm trying to model myself after that. And then finally, do your best. Do your best. The Tao does its best every single day. Every single day it brings us its very best. Whatever form that is, it chooses. And the sacredness of it is what I rely on. Keep it simple. 4 little agreements and the Tao Te Ching. Servant leadership. Love you guys. Let me scroll you out. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys Monday. Have an outstanding weekend, please. The best way to have a great weekend is to practice the 4 agreements. Jonathan Taylor, Mike Barball, Daniel Martinez, good morning. Roddy and Nippy, gonna be amazing. Marky Z, Kimberly, I love this community. Trenty, the Trenty Trenterson. Charles Schwartz is agreeing. Charles Wirtz. Sammy P. Jesse Girl, exception. Charlie, Joey T's, Greenie. I'm excited too. Can't wait to see you. HB and Donnie Z. And Marky Z, Jesse, Kimberly. Rodman, Forley, Niffy. Exception, Mike Barball, Sammy P. Green Table Gardens, HB, Derek Anderson. Looking forward to that. We're going to probably have 2 Mushfests this year then. We'll have one in Detroit and one in Colorado. Jesus and Charles and Mark and Ray Cook. Good morning, Ray. HB, Exception. Kim and Mike Barball and Greenie. I agree with you. We do. And I'll probably looking for a little bit of help from you there, Greens. Jesse and Charles and Mike Barball and Ray Cook and Jesus Christ and Joe T's and Greenie and Cyber Jolie. May's probably looking about right there, Greenie. Hendricks, RP, B. Hendricks, Charles, Trenty, HB Nippy, Exception Classic, Mike Barball, Charles, Jesus, Canito, Laura, have a divine day. Jesus and Cleany, and Jesse Girl, Daniel, excuse me, Sammy P. You have a great weekend, Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Where am I at? Derek Anderson. Thank you, my good friend, Sir D. Nippy, another happy birthday to Kim. Pidgey Page, loving that girl. Terry Newman, you have a great weekend, good friend. You too, Billy D. And Wazzy the Wazzy Wazerton. Mark and Dawn and Joe and Kitty Catzilla and Nurs. I will not forget. Dawn and Wet Brilliams. I'm glad you were here too. Sincerely. Billy D. So good to see Bill here. Mike and Derek and Jesus Christ and Joe and Aaron and Kitty Catzilla and Exception and Jesus and Mark and Anthony and Derek and Classic and Nippy. There's my nips. Give Ava a hug this weekend. Mike Barball, it hasn't changed. Pops, peace, love, serve. You guys already know. I don't need to say anymore. Get out of here. Go do it. Peace out.